Usher yourself, right? I retired. That's what happened to your friend. Doing 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Fuck you, man. Say hello to my little friend.
Ha ha ha, you're closed, motherfucker. Fuck you.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
How much you say? We cool?
The feeling of being insufficiently appreciated is a common childhood lament.
Make it to the pub.
Go to the coast, we get together, have a few laughs.
Welcome. It is Friday night. Hopefully you're watching this on like a Saturday or something, because I know you're not wasting your time looking at me on a Friday night.
No, man, you'd be wasting your time on a Friday night watching us.
Well, you could spend the whole Saturday watching all of us.
Or you could stay in the house and stay safe and wash your hands, put your mask on, and watch us on the fucking podcast.
If you're in your own house, you don't want to watch it. You're not going to wear a mask at home.
Oh, shit. You should. Yeah, hold on. Matter of fact.
Shit.
Shit.
Riders.
Just to be safe.
We're going to put a little safety measure in place real quick. Right. Sorry about that. We'll make sure we don't offend anybody, okay?
Keeping Fridays safe.
Is it weird
always keep your Friday safe. Whether you're at home,
you would have walked into somewhere, they would have told you to take off your
that fucking mask.
Right. And now you walk in and they tell you to put that shit on.
What is that?
That's still my favorite meme. The concept of walking into a store with a mask on and walking out with less money does not sit right with me.
Right.
This is the best way that I could walk into a store right fucking now.
Right, and you do it now because it's cold, so you're like...
cold and COVID, and...
a decade ago, that would have got you a whole different reaction.
The cops called on you.
Right, absolutely. That's why theft is on the major rise, because nobody's looking for nobody. It's like, oh, this theft, they all look the damn same. They all look like a bunch of damn bandits.
Everybody looks the same. Everybody fits the description of somebody else.
Exactly.
It's a big, tall dude with a mask on.
Every time you see those Crime Stoppers, it looks like every other motherfucker.
Right.
I just passed that guy.
Jimmy.
I just passed that guy.
Pretty sure I brought produce from him on Saturday.
But no, on a serious note, if you are out and about on a Friday night, make sure you have not only your face protection, but other protection. Because people have been locked up for a while. You don't know what's going on.
Click, clack.
Yeah, make sure you don't have no babies, all right?
And make sure you get a disclaimer if you didn't watch the previous episode of the powwow on Wednesday. You know, we talked about rats and things that could happen later on down the road. So now you need your protection, and a waiver.
So wash your hands, wear a mask, wear a condom, keep the gun on safety, butt loaded.
One in the chamber.
And one in the chamber.
That's right.
Don't forget to roll of toilet paper.
But if you
Don't
wear
forget
your
toilet
mask,
paper,
don't
be telling rats all your business.
and if you wear your mask the whole time, you just look like everybody else.
And everybody fits the description.
That's
Happy
right.
Black History Month.
And on that note, we will talk about some football.
Yeah.
Not much to talk about because the season is officially over. This week they announced that the salary cap would be $180 million. Went down a little bit. Wasn't as low as most people expected. It's still pretty. It's still pretty low.
The salary cap is $180 million.
Yep. It was.
The salary
like
cap
200
is
something
the salary
that they're
cap is
expecting.
less than fucking Alex
LeBron
Rodriguez's
James makes?
fucking contract.
Or
Right.
who's that guy from the Padres? Their rookie just got like 134.
14 million,
Fucking-
a 14-year deal.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know something funny about that? You know who Bobby Bonilla is?
Yeah.
Bobby
He's still
Bonilla.
getting paid, and he hasn't played.
Bobby
He hasn't played in
Bonilla?
over a decade.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to keep getting paid from the Mets longer than that contract
Yep.
lasts. That's crazy, right?
And he hasn't played in
Been
over a
paid for, like,
decade.
20 years. Yeah, he's been getting paid for them for like 20 years now.
Yep.
Got another.
That's how baseball fucking
24 or
works.
something.
The fucking NFL
That's how that
salary
one
cap is
dumbass
180
deal
million. Patrick Mahomes just signed a contract worth 500 million.
Yep. Yeah. There's some restructuring going to happen in Kansas City for this next season
No,
to start.
not
We're
just-
like negative 20-something million.
Not just there, but numerous teams among the league. The Philadelphia is $60 million over. The Rams, Kansas
Saints are the
City's up
worst.
there. The Saints were the worst. They just restructured Drew Brees to
They've
the
done that
veteran
before.
minimum, and they saved themselves $22 million.
They
But
did
they're
that
still
before that number was released.
they're still $40 million over cap.
No, they're more than that. They're more than.
No, they
40
were at
million.
70.
Yeah,
And so
that was
they're
after
actually
they
at like
released Drew
40.
Brees, or restructured his.
Damn, bro.
But he still gets the league minimum
It's
is
like 1.7 or something million.
no, it's like 7 something.
I
They
think it's
saved like
1.7.
they would have paid him almost 30, but they saved 22, so he makes like 7 mil next year, not doing anything. Plus,
They save 7 mil towards their cap. That's not how much they save in total from cutting them down. Because I'm pretty sure the veteran minimum is 1.7 or 1.4 or something like that.
but as a quarterback, I think it's still prorated on kind of just the same way as a franchise tag is prorated.
Maybe.
Because if Dak gets signed to Dallas next year on a franchise tag, he's looking at 38 million, going from 33 to
Yeah,
38.
because you got to consider there's a lot of quarterbacks out there in the end of their contracts making a shit ton of money unless they get
Well, it's
restructured.
the average
or
of the top
dealt from the
5.
team.
And,
This
you
is
know,
the stuff that's so hard for me to keep up with, man. When they start talking about money, money is the hardest
it's
thing in
crazy.
football, dude. It gets so crazy all over the place. You just
Because-
everybody's different salary caps and what they're doing, and you know,
Fluctuate.
It's
Absolutely.
you have dead money. You
Off-season
have
is so hard
bonuses
for me
can
to
be worked
understand.
as
So,
towards.
Here's the thing: is with Kansas City right now, Chris Jones got that huge deal last year to stay with us, right? So they have to. That deal was made to be restructured. Like either that deal gets restructured, or we fucking get fucked, or trade him. One or the other. Like that's what's gonna happen. And because he's getting a $40 million roster bonus, that is a straight shot to the cap.
Yep.
If they don't restructure it. So
Which like you said, they expected him to restructure, but
deal that was made on
unless he wants to be a
restructuring, like,
dick,
it was-
and he's like, oh, I can just take that 40 mil,
in
and
which case he could just get a new home or something.
yeah,
There's a new family that's gonna love you.
Fuck.
Pay you
it's like
some
Houston.
dirty shit.
Monday, last Monday. I'm thinking it was last
Shit,
Monday.
Can we feature the Houston Texans on Big Botch Monday next week?
Oh hell yeah, that's a good idea.
If you didn't know, they cut ties with J.J. Watt, which saves them $17 million.
Botch.
Yeah, one of the greatest all time. So let's get him out of our team.
3-time
we
Defensive
did
Player
with
of the Year,
Falcons.
first ballot future Hall of Famer, all of that stuff. And
An all around fucking great,
Yes.
wholesome fucking American.
the guy
Great
is
dude.
legitimately
Next to The Rock, J.J. Watt has my vote for greatest fucking American of all time. I fucking said it.
so, and they're still over cap, and they still have the problem with they're going through with Jameson or Deshaun Watson, which he definitely doesn't want to play there, and he's already
Absolutely. They
stated
traded
that
away all his
you
talent.
trade me or I sit out.
Yeah.
So,
I could feel this coming the day that they got rid of Hopkins, man. It's like,
Yep,
oh, you got rid
exactly.
of the best
Everything-
fucking
everything went
receiver you could
downhill
give me,
right
dude.
there.
Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck would you do that
Our
for?
best weapon and my best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Fuck,
yeah.
that's
fuck you
fucked
guys.
up.
and you guys didn't even bring me in on the loop on this,
Right.
like.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't bring him in on restructuring the team or anything at all.
But with the J.J. Watt situation, so he's going to find a new home. There are numerous different outlets that he could go to. Pittsburgh with his brothers. Inside the division, which I'm going to go out and say right now,
Cleveland.
he's going to go to Buffalo.
Yeah, he's going to
Cleveland
Buffalo.
does have a lot of money. I think
So-
Buffalo, he wants to go to a contender.
What I heard
Cleveland is on the edge.
What I
I
heard
think
is
they
he's
could.
not looking for money. He's looking for a team that's a legit contender
Yep.
with a good coach and a good quarterback. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for strength and fucking quarterback and all that. And I mean, wherever he goes, you got.
You guys would have to dump
he's,
Clark.
He's an older feller.
Clark would have to go.
Not really.
No.
He could take a restructure, or he can stay there on the same salary if we
He-
get a good deal on J.J. Watt. But I'm not saying we should sign J.J. Watt. I don't know if they want to or not. But
I've heard the Titans.
yeah,
Which, yeah, that would be great. You just had Clowney.
J.J.
You're
Watt
gonna
is
replace
the
him.
type of wholesome, red-blooded American that would take the veteran minimum, sign with a team like Kansas City.
He's made
just to
enough
make
money.
Sure they win a Super Bowl.
He's
Well,
made
that's
enough
not fair.
money.
He's made tons of money.
Yeah.
And
He
he's
signed
donated
fucking
so much.
$150 million, $200 million. J.J. Watt got money, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't a thing.
I don't
He
see
wants that
Pittsburgh
ring.
being a contender. It'd be cool to play with your brothers,
Yeah,
but
that's what I was thinking when
That-
this whole
that
thing
would
started
be- that
happening.
would
Like,
be
that'd be
fucking
cool as
cool
hell
as
to
shit.
have
That
all
would
on
be-
one team.
right,
That'd be
that'd be really
historical.
cool. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Line up on the other side from your brother. That'd be really dope.
yeah, real shit. I'm all for it.
Hell yeah.
I'm all for it. If he doesn't go to Pittsburgh, I want him to go to Kansas City. I like the logical pick of going to fucking Buffalo. But who really wants to play in Buffalo?
Nobody, but
He's from Wisconsin. Why wouldn't he go to Green Bay?
Green Bay doesn't
Green Bay's
sign.
imploding right now.
They don't
UFC
spend money
signs
on
are
free
just-
agents.
They're about to explode. That whole team is about to just hit a factory reset. I'm telling you, something bad's about to happen.
Their front office, yeah, and
I
which
got a feeling.
Aaron will be. He'll be. I don't think he'll be playing.
I feel
Aaron
like he's gonna
Rodgers
hop the
going to
next
the
fucking
Patriots.
train out of town.
I got Aaron going to Dallas with McCarthy.
And where's Dak Prescott going to go?
He's on unemployment right now. He's no.
Oh, okay. Then where does Russell
He's going to
Wilson
be
go?
unproven.
No, we're going down. We're going down this wormhole now. So Dak Prescott or Russell Wilson goes to Houston.
Yep.
Dak Prescott goes to Seattle.
Yep.
Okay, where does fucking Deshaun Watson go?
That was tough.
Russ goes to Vegas
I think he's going to San Francisco.
because
I
Sierra
think
can
Deshaun
have
Watson's
a
going
weekly
to Vegas.
show.
Nah.
Sierra could have herself a
He's
show
going
in
to San
Vegas.
Francisco.
No, Deshaun Watson's going to Vegas.
Yeah, I kind of go along with that. I think that he'll probably go to Vegas, bro.
Oh no.
Deshaun Watson goes
Nobody
to
wants
Vegas.
to go to play in
I
Vegas.
do.
So that
He's
means-
trying to lean
The
into
big
that
star.
shit so
So that
much,
means
too.
Russell goes to the Jets.
Russell Wilson goes to the
Yep.
Jets.
And then
Sam
Sierra hits
Yeah,
Broadway.
You're
Sierra hits Broadway.
Sierra hits Broadway.
Your idea of Russell
That would
Wilson
be
going to the Texans
hilarious.
is cool, but
It makes
as
sense
we
for
can
him to go to
tell,
the New York
the
market.
Texans don't do good business.
That's right.
The Texans are going to end up getting rid of Deshaun Watson and signing some fucking scrub ass fucking quarterback.
They wanted to trade for what's his
Sam
name from
Darnold?
Tua.
Oh, Tua.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like what kind of
Sold
trade
on
is
it
that?
for this,
Like what
yeah,
else?
like,
No.
his workout wasn't impressive or something.
I'd rather have Fitzmagic.
Knowing the Texans, they'll get rid of Deshaun Watson and bring in Ryan Fitzpatrick as their quarterback again.
Oh,
I would
that'd
take
be wild.
Fitzmagic.
Yeah, I'll take Fitzmagic
For Watson,
too.
you guys are outside of your fucking
No.
minds.
No, I'm saying
As-
they're
he's
gonna
a free
trade-
agent.
They're going to trade away Deshaun Watson for whatever they get, and they're going to bring it. They're going to sign just a regular free agent quarterback, and it'll probably be Ryan Fitzpatrick.
It'll be
just
Mitchell
based off of the
Trubisky.
fact that he has
Right.
history in
Mitchell Trubisky
Oh,
is
fuck.
going to be Houston's next
fuck.
quarterback.
That dude's
Yeah,
trash.
exactly.
Do not draft him.
Mitchell Trubisky going to the Texans.
And while we're on quarterbacks, this week it was announced that Carson Wentz was traded from Philly and his huge, ridiculous contract to the Indianapolis Colts for, which is either going to be 2 second-round picks or a 2nd and 3rd-round pick. They have not divulged what's actually going to transpire yet.
That should tell you a whole lot if you're a young quarterback in your prime, age-wise like that, and they don't even give up a fucking first-round draft pick.
Not getting off
He's
to
got a
like
back-
second or third or whatever the
He's
fuck
got a
it
back
was.
injury, so
Doesn't
that's
matter.
that's huge for a quarterback.
Yeah.
That
Can't
takes
get
away the
sacked too
deep
much.
ball,
Yeah. You gotta have a good ass line around that if you're gonna do any fucking thing. And
which
And
Indy
we know that ain't
Indy usually
Indianapolis.
does.
Indy does have a pretty goddamn good line.
They
Actually.
protected
Oh,
the shit
now-
out of Old Man Rivers.
That's
Yeah,
right.
now that they fucking let fucking Andrew Luck get destroyed and beat up into fucking retirement.
But
Isn't he talking about coming back? though?
he actually
now that
met.
they have a good offensive line. He
Yes,
wants to come
he,
back.
he met with the front office there, so
That's
that
what I
was
heard.
their original option, I
Yeah.
think. But he's not under contract, so he can come back to any team.
Andrew Luck going. To
I
the
want him.
Texans.
Let's get him.
Oh, what
instead
if
of
he went to the
Wilson. Let's try
Texans and
doing
just
that.
lit it up?
Andrew Luck going to the Texans? Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
It's a super swerve out of nowhere just to beat the Colts twice a year.
Oh, that'd be super wild, bro.
If Wilson's got to go, I'll take Luck.
Yeah,
Yeah, Luck's not a bad option, but I don't know if he's
Andrew
coming
Luck
back.
in
He's
Those-
got a-
those-
he's got
that's
some good
far-fetched,
pass,
Andrew
man.
Luck in Seattle.
it would change up the
What?
offense. Like you need a quarterback that could see over the line.
Andrew
It
Luck-
would make a
Andrew
whole
Luck
new
with that fucking
dynamic
arm
to.
and DK Metcalf, bro.
That's probably why Seattle never invested
Bro.
in a big ass offensive line because they knew Russell couldn't see over. Like you're gonna be running anyways. Why would we pay for these big ass dudes?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Exactly.
I mean, like they
These
invested
little
in the
tight ends out
edges.
here. You can see around them.
Yeah. they
But
invested
you're
in
rolling
so he
out-
can rush out the
Yeah,
field.
you're rolling out towards Brown anyway, and now they got Lewis, who's he did great in first year. Went rookie team, did great. So, and now it's just the interior because you have a backup guard that became a center, was just getting blown over because they traded their All-Pro center way back in the day for Jimmy Graham, which was a
Dumbass deal.
dumbass deal. Yep, I will agree with you on that one.
They did a whole
What a
bunch
waste
dumb
of
shit with
space.
that fucking offensive line that they had back in the day. Should never let Giacomini leave either. That dude was
Bino
badass for
was
Seattle.
funny as shit.
Yeah.
But
He used to
yeah.
fight people for Russell. That was dope watching that back in the day. That dude would get fired up.
So we are wrapping up football. What else do you got to say? Because this is it.
So as football's wrapping up, I mean, like, there's going to be less and less to talk about because there's no games during the week. It's just going to be, you know, the moves. The league season doesn't start till March 17th, so that's when free agency really kicks into gear. But you have a lot of players that are getting cut now because we touched upon the new cap, so teams are letting people lose. The Chiefs might be getting rid of 2 of their offensive line guys that were hurt. Yeah. One of them might retire. Fisher? Is it Fisher? He might just retire because ACL or Achilles. The other guys had an Achilles, right?
No, that was
Eric.
Fisher's had an Achilles, and that's on his second fucking ACL.
Achilles is huge for an offensive line guy because it takes away your ankles.
Yeah, he's done for the whole entire next season. So they're talking about either they're going to release him or he's going to retire more than likely because he's got a huge fucking contract.
Yeah, if he retires, he can keep his money.
Yep, and a lot of teams are doing that right now. So you're going to see that. So there might be little tidbits, but we're going to have a little thing called the Fast Food Wars. So week to week, we will put certain items from 2 different restaurants, head-to-head competition, and there will be 8 criterias to get to a final 6, which will be kind of like the risk category, like, you know, that game Risk, where you had 6 countries fighting. It'll be 6 companies fighting for who is the best fast food, if you can actually say the best fast food.
Fighting for dominance of the top fast food item here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sit in that line, spend that money.
King of the mountain, but
belly.
for food.
It's going to be amazing. I can't
And
wait.
you guys can vote on this shit.
If you've seen Demolition Man, Taco Bell went out, and I'm not giving Taco Bell the luxury of owning our futures as
Taco
far
Bell
as
is
food.
hella slacking.
Fuck all
Lately,
that. That's
they
a bunch
have
of bullshit.
been. I will comment on that.
Well, they cut their menu.
They did cut their menu. That was a total bitch move, but they still keeping it real with all that good ass delicious cheesy tortilla crunch action.
The only reason it's deliciousness is because you've been drinking and smoking, and it's cheap.
If you ever try to eat Taco Bell sober, it's not as fucking satisfying. You got to at least smoke a blunt or chug a beer in order to fucking enjoy Taco Bell to its fullest potential.
I eat that shit all the time.
I'm a Taco Bell fan, and I honestly am at a loss for the way they are treating customers right now with not being able to get grilled stuffed burritos.
Double-decker taco, man.
Quesadillas.
Double-decker taco, man. It's fucking simple to make.